GTA ZTV 23 and presenting You Don't Know Jack, the Lost Gold.
This is the Spring Break Marathon on day 2 out of 4, or game 2 out of 4, known as game 41. Here we go. We're just $6,000 off until we reach the halfway mark. The next 41 games will probably be the last.
Ahoy to ye! Welcome to the game! There'll be how many players? Aye, tell me, what be your name, me hearty?
I'm the cap... No, I don't want to copy it. What can I name? Oh, crap it.
Ahoy, me hearty. I didn't think you were gonna make it there. Who hit the letter B to buzz in? As in, Buccaneer. Aye, fine. I'll wrap it up. Now go set sail and bring home the booty. Do what you did last game, and someday I might be free from this hellish limbo. Now go!
It's time for the game where high culture and pop culture collide.
So, looks like it's just the two of us. At least we won't have to explain any of our inside jokes to anyone. And we're off. How about picking a category?
Snazzy church's back, boy. High on dancing.
Well, look what I found. This little piggy bought orthopedic shoes.
Don't tell me it's $4.
Looks like this one's going for $2,000 bucks.
Different amount.
Forward march. If the little piggy that went to market develops an inflammation of the joint and is found leaning pretty far over into the little piggy that stayed home, what condition does he most likely have? Corns, a bunion, a plantar wart, or an ingrown toenail? A bunion, or a swelling near or in a foot bone, usually occurs near the joint of the big toe, often pushing the first toe in towards the second toe. Of course, by this time, the little piggy who had roast beef usually loses his appetite. Wanna pick a category?
Like a test pilot in the China shop. What about boat cruising indeed?
Hey, I know. How about like a test pilot in a China shop? $4,000 if you get this. Well, I'm sure we've all been in those stores where they don't want you to touch anything, and they've got the little sign that says, "You break it, you bought it," right? Sure we have. According to the "you break it, you buy it" rule, who would have had to cough up some cash for breaking the sound barrier? Orville Wright, Chuck Yeager, Charles Lindbergh, or Alan Shepard? Orville's first flight lasted about 12 seconds. He'd have been lucky to break a nail.
Yes. Oh, darn it, I got fooled.
So you don't lose any sleep over it. My close personal friend Chuck Yeager was the first man to make a big old sonic boom. And, of course, being a gentleman, he was also the first to say, "Excuse me." Go ahead, pick one of these. Okay, flesh nut slit slime snore.
It's time for a Liverfest Fest Chat.
Grab hold of this category. Give me your poor, your sarcastic ballpark urinals. The starting amount for this one is $10,000. Okay, now as soon as you figured out what this gibberish phrase rhymes with, buzz in, because the more time you take, the less cash you get. Okay, buzz in and start typing when you know what this rhymes with. Catcher full of whiz, hey, fun! And it's all yours. Type in the answer and then hit return.
Was it hatration or naturalization?
Come on, hit return.
Let's try it. I'm tapping slow.
All out of time. Oh, come
didn't
now.
type
It's
in
the
fast
American
enough.
dream of every immigrant to one day achieve catcher full of wazay fun. Yes, that is the proud day when
I didn't
immigrants
type in
prove
fast
for
enough.
certain that they know more about
I have a
American
very
history
short
than any
time
American
limit,
does.
Barney. I was too
So,
slow.
what's it gonna be?
Think saw who art in heaven. Think Arthur liked us. And on this farm he had nobody. And I'm gonna get back to the
And I believe this one's called Our
I knew the
Seinfeld, who
answer,
art in
but I
heaven.
didn't type it
This
in
one's worth
fast.
$4,000.
I couldn't
Eyes
think
forward,
fast.
we're going. What did Christian monks in the Middle Ages do to remain masters of their domain? Undergo a
I'm gonna
bloodletting,
lose
ride a
again.
horse with no saddle,
Yup, there's
starve
nothing I
themselves,
can do.
or scald themselves with hot water?
I'm gonna go back down.
Time's up. So, you're out of the pool, huh?
Gregor, I need a leash.
To quell those sexual desires, monks would regularly bleed each other and then go get a bite to eat. Go ahead, pick a category.
Two sticks smarted underwear.
This category is known as I'd like some beef jerky. How does $4,000 sound? And now, your question. Suppose travelers could only stop at gas stations if they resemble the station's logo. Which pair would you be most likely to run into at a mobile? Grizzly Adams and Gentle Ben, King Arthur and Sir Lancelot, Perseus and Pegasus, or Speed Racer and the Mach 5? You are on fire. Pegasus is the winged horse on Mobile's logo. I'd hope that he and Perseus get their beef jerky and wiper fluid for, half price at least. So, what's it gonna be?
Chances are, sit down and can I be Thomas?
This one's called I Walk the ISDN Line. Get it right, I'm handing over $4,000. Boy, we sure learned a lot of fancy computer terms in the 90s, didn't we? If you were a fan of a singer called Johnny Cash, what would be the remarkable thing about him? He'd always sing about baked goods. He'd always be in your short-term memory. He'd always appear in millions of colors, or he'd always travel by
Like in the
bus.
swamp, I would get 7 correct answers. I don't think it's 4.
Go
It's
for
either
it.
2 or 3. Oh my god, I gotta think. 2!
Cache is sort of a temporary memory that saves web pages you've already looked at. It's quicker than reconnecting to the server. My favorite Johnny Cash song? Ring of Firewall, I think. Time to choose a category.
Ain't life grand? I got a in 2003.
Well, you've made it to the Jack
Can I
Attack.
get 6 grand?
Well, you want to get right to it. Fine with me. Here's your clue. Ain't life grand? Yeah.
Gates phone.
Well, have mercy. You annihilated that attack. Let's check out what it did to your score. There it is. Well, you did all right, but I still can't help but feel like a high school guidance counselor lecturing you about living up to your full potential. Of course, a brutally honest guidance counselor would tell you,
You don't know Jack!
This has been a WTAC TV 23 production in association with